This is the Chipolo Card Spot, and it is the best way to keep track of your wallet with the Apple Find My app, just like an AirTag. Welcome everybody to Apple Insider. It is Andrew here, and you can find me on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. If you have not taken the chance to do so, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. As I mentioned, the Chipolo Card Spot is finally here. I checked this out earlier this year at CES, and I am beyond excited to be testing it out now myself. Basically, for what it is, if you aren't sure, it's a AirTag for your wallet. Basically, it's very slim, it goes in your wallet, and you can keep track of it in the Find My app and locate your wallet should you ever lose it. There's a lot of fun stuff to talk about, so in this video, I'm going to go through the design of it itself, how you can set it up through the Find My app and its different functionality, what wallets it will and won't work in, and at the end, compare it to Apple's AirTag. Let's dive into all of this. Here we are in the Find My app, and I'm going to add the Chipolo Card Spot, the wallet finder. So the first thing we're going to do is tap on that plus button there in the corner and hit Add Other Item. It's going to search for the item, so I'm going to go ahead and press on this button in the lower left-hand corner of the Chipolo Card Spot. And there you go, boom, it shows up right here in the Find My app. We will then tap on the Connect button. We're going to enter a name, wallet, card. This can be changed at any time. Tap Continue. We're going to choose an icon for it. How about some money signs? That looks good to me. Hit Continue. It's now linked to my Apple ID, so it can be found using the Find My network, and it'll be tied to my phone number and my address. This is a new security alert that's letting me know it's designed to be detected by victims, so this cannot be used to track people without them being alerted and knowing who this card was tied back to. So if I tried to track somebody with this, they would know it was me. Law enforcement would know it was me. This cannot be used, should not be used to stalk or track people, just to keep track of your items. I'm going to go ahead and tap Agree. It's going to finish your setup. It's going to find it on the map, give me directions, play a sound, and how to put it into lost mode. Let's go ahead and tap Finish. Here's the card inside of the Find My app. I of course have the name of my device here at the top and how much battery life. If this was left somewhere, it will show that last known location. In this case, the card is with me, so it says with me here in the Find My app. Now, if this was not with me, I could get directions to where it was last marked on the map, and I can play a sound. So if I lost this in the couch cushions, it may be near me, but I need to be able to find it. So I can go ahead and tap on Play Sound, and it'll emit a noise from the Chipolo Card Spot. Let's go ahead and see how that sounds. Then we have the left behind alerts. That's especially important, I think, with a wallet, because you don't want to walk out of a restaurant or a hotel or something and leave your wallet behind. So if you do, this will send you an alert. At the same time, you don't want to be alerted every time you leave your house without your wallet. You may not need to take your wallet with you every time. Or maybe you don't go to the gym, so you don't want to be notified there. You can turn off notifications for certain addresses, essentially whitelisting locations. So for me, I have my house whitelisted. So that way if my wallet is upstairs and I walk downstairs, I don't want to get an alert that I left my wallet behind every single time. That takes us to lost mode. When lost mode is enabled, you'll go ahead and get this notification when it's been found. That'll leverage the larger Find My network of iPhones, iPads, and Macs. If somebody comes in contact or near my wallet, it'll automatically send me a notification that it's been found and where it has been found. That person will also be able to tap the device with their phone and get information that it belongs to me and how they can get back in touch with me. As you can see, the wallet card lives here in the Find My app with all of my other AirTags. So I have my backpack, my camera, my luggage, the old AirTag that I kept in my wallet, the new wallet card, my bike, and my keys. I can go ahead and now get rid of that other AirTag that I was using to keep my wallet because the Chipolo Card Spot is going to be a much superior option. This is it. This is the Chipolo Card Spot, a roughly credit card shaped device that can easily slip into your wallet or other thin places and show up in the Find My app. Obviously, this is designed best for wallets, but I'm sure you can find other places to use it as well. Let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper, including how it works. As I said, this is roughly the size of a credit card. If we take my Apple Card, they line up exactly. This is exactly the same size as my Apple Card, though it is a little bit thicker. It's just over, I believe, 2 credit cards worth of thickness for the Chipolo Card Spot. So it should slip into most wallets, but there are exceptions on what it will and won't work in. Let's go ahead and talk about some of those. So first, we have some wallets to check out. The most obvious first choice for me to check out was Apple's own MagSafe enabled wallet. This wallet can easily go on the back of your iPhone. You can put your cards inside, use it, and your card just come right out. So will the Chipolo Card Spot fit inside? And it does by itself, even then it's a little bit difficult to get out, but you can't really put 2 cards inside. If you try to put a second card inside, it's just too thick and you're never going to be able to get it out. So it doesn't really make sense for the Apple MagSafe wallet. I think you're going to have to look at other ones. So a second option would be some third-party MagSafe wallets. One of them being the Moft wallet. This one's pretty cool because it can also double as a stand. This pops down, comes open, and boom. You got a little stand like that that you can use to prop up your iPhone. But unfortunately, this one is definitely too tight. I can barely fit the Chipolo Card Spot in by itself, let alone with a second credit card. Similar situation to the Apple MagSafe wallet. It's just too tight to use with the Moft MagSafe wallet. That does bring us to this wallet though, which I think is pretty cool. This one is from Peak Design, and this is their own MagSafe enabled wallet. And with this, yes, I can put these cards in there, no problem. I can even add a couple extra cards if I needed to, slide those in, close it up, and all of this can go on the back of my phone. It does work with MagSafe. There are magnets in here, and it props open to become a stand for your phone when it's placed on there. And when you need anything out, you just pull this little tab, pull it open, and there, I've got all my cards, including my Apple Card, my Chipolo Card Spot that's also in there, and credit card and ID. So depending on your MagSafe wallet, this may or may not work for you. It's of course best used with a regular wallet. Let's go ahead and look at my personal regular wallet. Personally, I've been using Nomad's wallet. I think this is a great handy wallet to have around. I've got a card slot here in the front. Inside, I got 3 card slots here, 1 slot there, card in there, and in there. And what I've usually been using to help find my wallet in case I lose it is this guy, which I think has currently been the best option for tracking your wallet. This is Nomad's little card holder for AirTag. I've got my AirTag inside of there, but it's a little thick, and it definitely makes it bump when it's in your wallet, and it won't work in any thinner wallet. You definitely still need some space because you're stuck with the thickness of the AirTag there in the center. This is what I'm going to be ditching and trading up for the Chipolo Card Spot. The Chipolo Card Spot can easily slide here into the back of the Nomad wallet. Then I can stick my ID, an extra credit card there, and my Apple Card right up front. It's what I use most often. Then I'll always keep track of my wallet. Something that's really handy is on the Card Spot, there's actually a built-in speaker. There's actually a speaker on the card itself. You can barely even see it, but it's located on the corner. So when you take your Card Spot and you slide it into your wallet, that speaker should be facing out. So that way, if you ever do lose your wallet, it'll be easier to find it because that speaker won't be so muffled. One of the downsides of the Chipolo Card Spot is that it doesn't have a user replaceable battery. Measuring in at only 2.4 millimeters, this has a 2-year battery life on it. And once that battery does inevitably die, you'll have to replace this. Now, Chipolo does offer something here. If you register this device once you get it, they will give you 50% off a new Chipolo Card Spot if you choose to buy a new one. And by doing so, you'll be recycling your old one when you send it back to the company. Chipolo told me they could have included a user replaceable battery, but they would have got nowhere near 2 years of battery life. So if you have to replace the battery every 6 months or so, and you're going to add more bulk to the device, it's going to be thicker and the battery would have to be replaced fairly frequently. And in that case, you might end up with a dead one of these and then never be able to find your wallet. I personally like a 2-year battery on it. You can have this for 2 years and never have to worry about it. And they'll handle all the recycling, and I think a 50% discount on a replacement one is a pretty good deal. Who knows what features or changes may come down the road by a version 2 in 2 years anyway. So how does the Chipolo Card Spot compare to Apple's AirTag? In some ways, I think this is better. In others, it just falls a little short. One of the biggest differences is that this is so much slimmer and easier to fit into your wallet. But it lacks Apple's U1 chip support, which means there's no precision finding feature on the Chipolo Card Spot like there is for AirTag. But personally, I don't think this is a big deal. If you lose this in your couch cushion, I don't need precision finding to help me track this down. What I think is more useful is the louder speaker. This speaker is much louder than what's in AirTag, which makes it easier to find by listening than needing precision finding. I think the trade-off of no precision finding and a louder speaker is worth it. For what it's worth, Apple also just doesn't allow manufacturers to build Find My devices with U1 support, ultra-wideband support, and precision tracking. It's just not something that Apple allows, at least at this point. So, do you guys love the Chipolo Card Spot as much as I do? I can't stop tossing it in the air. I can't. If you'd like to grab one of these for yourself, I have a link down below in the description for you. You can also let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Chipolo Card Spot in the comments or on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. Otherwise, stay tuned. I've got a lot more videos coming your way.